get those intense flatulent, those intense gouts of bats.
I knew what you meant.
gouts of gas that is what people typically associate with beans. And people don't want to eat beans because of it. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't have to be that way. There are 2 ways that I recommend doing this. The best way to break down that oligosaccharide, which is called raffinase, is to cook your beans with some kelp, typically called kombu. So I have some here. So you can actually get the kombu in town. I know for a fact that they carry it. So here is our kombu. So it's just sea kelp, and you want to cook your beans with a strip of this, because the kelp contains an enzyme that breaks down the raffinase. So it actually has that enzyme that we lack. So basically, when you're cooking your beans on a 1-inch strip of kelp like that, toss it in the water, toss your beans in, bring it up to boil, and then simmer for the length of time that you should be cooking that particular bean. You can do the same thing in the Instapot. So that can work for most people. For some people who have stronger gas with the beans, it's useful to soak the beans overnight. And so some people claim you should soak beans overnight to cook them to have better texture. There's a lot of debate about that. There's a lot of arguments, but I would say if you do have a really strong gas reaction to beans, I would soak them for 8 to 12 hours and cook them with kombu. If you have mild to moderate gas, try just the kombu. So kombu is the name of the kelp.
And where can you get that in town?
In town, I know that you can get it at Andy's, and I know that you can get it in the huckleberries section of Super One. I don't know if you can get it at other locations, but those are the 2 stores I know for a fact you can get the kombu at.
How do you spell that?
Oh, it is Kombu.
Kombu, just like it sounds.
Yeah.
Okay, so put it on your grocery list right now. Kombu, so you can start cooking your beans.
Exactly. Yes, that is your bean's best friend, is the kombu right there.